morning. We have had several of our church family that have suffered loss of loved ones in recent months and even this very week. Sister Bill is at home this morning, and her boys are coming in. Her daughter passed away, her only daughter, who passed away this week. And the service is tomorrow, so we want to pray for Sister Bill. And then Rob Scott's father passed away this week. And I was visiting with Rob this weekend. If you've lost a father, you know what Rob is going through. And I have lost my father, and I know how he feels in that loss. And Rob's parents were up in years. His mother's still living, but they had homes in New York and I believe Colorado and Phoenix area. And then when they became unable to maintain those places, they moved to Georgia to be close to their daughter, Rob's sister. And because of all of those logistics and the age of his mother and all that's involved, they're not going to have a memorial service for Rob's father. And Rob, with tears yesterday, said, "I don't know how to find clothes." And I said, "Rob, I sympathize with that." I said, "I'll tell you what I want you to do. I want us to do something on Sunday morning to remember your father." And so Rob has brought the obituary and brought some pictures, a picture memorial there on the back. And I want to read the obituary for Rob's father and let Rob know that we love him and Linda and the children as a family, as a church family, and we want to support them. Robert Thomas Scott, known as Bob, passed away on December the 5th, 2018. Bob Scott was born in 1930 in Chicago, Illinois, to his parents, Jane Lewis Palat Scott and Ada Trendinek Scott, and was an only child. Bob attended grade school and middle school in Chicago, Illinois, then attended high school and college in East Lansing, Michigan. Bob's dad, James Lewis Palat Scott, known as Poppy to the family, married at the age of 44, had a child at the age of 45, and became a widower at the age of 65. Bob enlisted in the Army at the end of the Korean conflict and received officer training through the Army's ROTC program, where while he attended college, he was a marksman in basic training and was promoted to corporal to train marksmanship to new recruits. Bob graduated from Michigan State University with a degree in business, with a major in accounting and a minor in speech. After working as a CPA for 1 year, he walked away from that profession and accepted a job with the Eastman Kodak Company in Rochester, New York. Worked there at Kodak for over 30 years, marketing motion picture, film, and cinema and TV studios, as well as professional audio and video products. In the late 50s, Bob married Mary Helen Scott and later had 3 children, Leslie Patrice Scott, Robert Mark Scott, Julie Faith Scott. He led a busy life of business travel, provided for his family so that his wife Mary could be a full-time mother and homemaker. He served in the Army Reserve until age 51, retiring from the reserve with the rank of Lieutenant Colonel. Bob took early retirement from Kodak in 1985, retired at the age of 55. And after Bob started his retirement, he utilized his time getting to know his 3 empty nest children better, spending more time with friends and relatives, traveling the world, and volunteering his time as a member of Rotary International. Bob lived a full life, enjoyed his retirement years in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Sun City, Arizona, as well as his longtime summer home beside Cuba Lake in Cuba, New York. Bob always had a passion for life and always was very giving and generous. He enjoyed making new friends throughout his life. He's survived by his wife, Mary Helen Scott, his 3 children, Leslie Patrice Scott, Robert Mark Scott, Julie Faith Scott Smith, as well as 5 grandchildren, Austin, Arnold, Aaron Scott, and Jennifer Scott, who are part of our church family, Natalie Scott Smith, and Cameron Scott Smith. Rob, we want you to know that we love you and your family. And we're very sorry about the passing of your father. And our church is providing a beautiful plan in memory of Rob's father. You take that home to remember. And our prayers will be with Rob and Linda, Jennifer, and Anna, and the rest of the family. As we pray this morning, I'm going to ask Brother Thompson, if you will, to lead us in prayer time. And I want us to remember Rob and his sisters and the rest of the family as we pray this morning. And ask God to give them the comfort that only God is able to give. We're made for human relationships, aren't we? We really are. And when those human relationships end, it brings deep pain to us. And we're asking God to give them comfort today.